Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be having a little bit of fun with the new character Artemis, where we're going to be able to see how far through Gear Raid 1 we can get with just Artemis doing the damage. And then what I'll do is I'll put in my normal team around Artemis and see if we can actually complete Gear Raid 1-21, which I have actually not managed to do so far because I only have one heavy nuke on a character when it's a mage, and it is going to be Kamet, but I think Kamet plus Artemis is going to be great. Now, if you haven't already, I would massively appreciate a subscribe here on my channel, guys. I have actually managed to hit a requirement for partnership here on YouTube pretty quickly because you guys are tuning into a lot of my videos where I need 4,000 hours watched on my content, but I also need 1,000 subscribers, and we're quite a way off that. Help me out and hit the subscribe button if you do watch my content. You can obviously turn off notifications if you wish. The subscribe button can just be to support my channel. Thank you very much if you've already done that. I really appreciate it. Now let's check out what we can do here with Artemis. Now here is Artemis in my roster. As you can see, the old glowing eye. I do love it. 60k on the power for some reason. I'm not really sure why. We have got maxed out skills and we have got an artifact here. Keen Wisdom, not obviously a mythic one. That would obviously bring the power up quite a bit. Full promotion. And some pretty decent gear. This is the gear I would normally use on Salazar in Guild Boss, and what I used to use on Kamet, but I have got a Wisdom set on Kamet. I think Wisdom on Artemis could also be quite good, and I might switch their sets around when I do actually bring Kamet into the team. We'll have to wait and see. But for the progression we're going to do here, we're going to be using this set here. Quite good, crit damage, obviously 100% crit rate, and pretty decent attack in 15k. That's pretty much the main things I want to be looking at. I don't think much else really matters. A little bit of attack speed, that does obviously help, but I don't think much else does really matter here. It's just an ult that's going to be doing damage. If we look at the ult, that's it. Only that is the time when we're going to be doing damage, although we might have Laurel do a little bit of damage randomly, even though I'm not facing the enemies. Sometimes they can just creep into her border. So we'll just get into Gear Raid 1, and we'll start off probably at stage 13 and see how far we can progress. Now here we are on Gear Raid 1, and as you can see, I have turned off Power of Dominance, so we're not getting that big all stats boost of 30%. And I have done that for every single stage up until stage 20. And as you can see, I have not completed 21, and we're going to try and attempt that maybe later on in the video. I might do that in a separate video, depends on how long this video takes. And the team I'm going to use is quite basic. It's going to have Aeon as the Lord, who we're not going to place. Then it has Artemis and Hollow, Laurel, Dolores, and we also have Volker here. I might actually use a rare character. Let's see if we've got her somewhere. Yeah, we will. We'll use Autumn as well. And this is just to get a little bit better heals and damage. It's basically all about buffing Artemis. That's it. Buff Artemis as much as possible. I'm going to walk through stage 13. And I'll show the damage at the end. And then what I'll probably do is fast forward over all the stages until we get to a stage that starts getting pretty tough. So if we just kick things off, I'm going to place Artemis in this position here, probably on every fight, just so that if they do get past the first wall, I can still hit them on the second wall. And then we'll place the other characters around. Now this has changed a little bit from when I first did this. There's like ballistas now. And that is actually quite beneficial if you have someone like Hollow. Because what can happen is Hollow can buff your characters, can recover rage when she heals them with her ultimate. Now watch this, look. The range of Laurel, no one's in the range, but she's going to start hitting some of these lizards. I guarantee it. They're going to get too close. There we go. That 152 damage, it's too much. It's too much. We're going to wait a bit until the first set of group of enemies comes in after this. Doesn't matter too much on the damage. This is the second group. We're going to pop everything now. And I can probably do it about now. I'm only going to pop 2 ults. Because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. No, this is so that when we heal, we use the ultimate of Laurel. It recovers the rage on those 2 characters. It's guaranteed. So the first one, that's fine. And the ballistas come in. And at this point, I think I can pop the ult of Hollow. Because when the ballista damage comes in, Hollow will heal the rage. And this should be pretty good. How quickly do we deal with the boss? Nearly 2-shot the boss. We nearly 2-shot the boss. And the only person doing damage, remember, is Artemis. So that's worth noting. I'll just pop this out a little bit. And we'll pop this. And then we'll sell. And then pop everything. And this should be okay. This should be it. This should be it. We should be good. Because we're getting the heals. Next group's going to come in. And this is the last group. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Hollow does make a difference here in terms of just quick rage regen. Can we get them done before the ballistas leave? So we got it done before the ballistas even left. They do look pretty cool. I can't remember what used to happen here. Was it like the little blow-up bugs? They were pretty annoying, I'm not going to lie. They were pretty annoying. I think it's because they didn't want you destroying them. They wanted the consistent damage coming out. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do on the next stages. But I'm going to fast forward on those stages. I'll show you the stats here at the end. I'll sell this piece of gear. So you can see we did 29 million damage. Now, I think we're limited to the HP on the enemies at this point. But this is obviously going to get higher as the enemies get higher HP. So I'm just going to blitz through the rest and see what we can do. And I'm just going to speed things up. And I'll probably stop after every stage and just look at the damage.
I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands. Feel me fully fade. I'm light as a fire that I'm letting me escape. The stars still remember the fall to our fate. I don't wanna wait. Every single part of me in flames. Tell me how it tastes.
Okay, here we are on the second stage being finished. This is stage 14 of GR1. 35 million damage this time. I think this is just going to periodically get higher as the enemies get more HP. And pretty smooth so far. We did have half the WOR remaining this time around, but we'll see what we can do on 15.
Let me be the harmony you crave. I want you to stay, please stay. Venom in my veins, deliverance waits for your hands. I am not afraid.
Okay, the next stage, 36 million, kind of what we saw before. But that was stage 15. Looked pretty, smooth so far. Now on to stage 16. I think 16, 17, 18, we're going to see some progressive difficulty bounces. I'd be very happy if we managed to beat up to stage 18. Or beat stage 18, should I say. With just a solo Artemis. That'd be actually crazy.
The stars still remember the fall to our fate. I don't wanna wait. Every single part of me in flames. Tell me how it tastes. Let me be the harmony you crave.
Okay, damage going up a little bit. Health of the enemies going up a little bit too. There will obviously be some over damage here. I think like if I hit someone for 300k when they've got 10k max or like remaining HP, I think it probably rewards me 300k. So at the moment we're over damaging, but we're going to get into the higher amounts of HP pulls very, very soon. Now on to stage 17.
If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate. I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name.
again, around the same sort of number. I'm not sure if you might have noticed, but we only just killed the boss with the single ult there. So I'm thinking when we get on to 18 next, the boss might withstand at one ult where we'll have to obviously use two. That could be a little bit of a problem. Obviously, you know, AoE mages are going to do less damage against a heavy HP boss like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can try and time it a little bit better so that the boss is closer. I'm not sure. We'll try it. This is going to be stage 18. And obviously, once we get off of 18, we get into 19, where the heal reduction that Artemis has comes into massive effect.
Slow burn, beating, hiding. I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate. I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name.
Okay, same sort of deal with the damage, limited by the enemy's HP. But you did see there, the boss did withstand the ultimate. So if I had a single target character with this, obviously someone like Silas, or maybe even like Kook. Kook deals with that boss very, very nicely, very free to play accessible. I could just put them down when that boss comes along and get rid of the boss much quicker. But I timed the ultimates and Laurel's dismissal, should I say, to get Rage, and then I could double down on ults a bit quicker. Not that it was going to be a problem, it was just about timing, and that being stage 18 was actually quite nice. Now stage 19, if we beat 19, I'd be extremely surprised, but I don't think we're going to beat stage 20, as this is just getting a little bit too much, but we'll have to wait and see.
I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate. I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your
Okay, as you saw, we just fell short on 19. This felt a lot like when I first started doing 19 as I was tearing up with Kamet. But the damage is nice. The damage is nice. This is more of a support damage dealer. I don't expect the same numbers on this damage dealer as Kamet, but with Kamet, this is going to be obviously crazy. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to skip forward to stage I'm already on and then rebuild my team with Artemis in it. But it does look like you can potentially get up to stage 19 with just Artemis alone. So as long as you can get yourself another mage, you should be okay. You should be okay. We were lacking damage on that first part. You saw there was the extra lizards alive. Pretty much every single one was just an extra 1 or 2 characters alive that another mage would deal with. Even someone as simple as Greed would definitely help out there. Okay, so now Artemis has slightly worse gear, has Wisdom, which means for the first 10 seconds after an ultimate, they'll get 35% boost when it comes to the damage output. So for half the ultimate of Artemis, it's going to be boosted. It's pretty much as simple as that. When it comes to the stats, it's not too bad. It's pretty much the same damage, just a reasonable chunk less of crit damage. That's pretty much the main differences. I'm going to give that gear to Kamet, and hopefully he's very, very nuky there. Okay, so we're going to also make some changes to the team, and we're going to put in Leia as the secondary healer for the left-hand side, and I'll put down Elwyn as the main healer on the right-hand side. And we're going to put down Silas to help with the near the end, basically, when it gets kind of crazy on the damage output. Although it might place him a bit early, we'll have to see. We haven't got Volker this time around, so the cooldowns when it comes to resetting stuff is not going to be as good. But we can see what we can try and do here. We can see what we can try and do. Let's place. I'm going to go for Kemet first, as always. Just to get him that invigoration nice and early. And obviously Dolores doesn't start with a good rage, so it's always nice. I will say with Venomer, the rage is pretty good on Artemis at the beginning. Pretty good. Now we'll see if we can take out this first wave. Much more tanky on stage 21. For sure. For sure. Hopefully not too much more tanky. Let's see. Might be a little bit of a struggle by the looks of things. Might have 1 or 2 left over. It's going to be close. 1 left. The heal reduction still in, maybe. Come on, come out, you can do it. Ah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Nice try. Nice try, Kemet. It was very close. I think we should be able to put him down now. There we go. And then we put down layer and then we can pop all the ults again. That lizard's still there. It still is. They decided to target him last. Okay, we should have sold already. I'm going to actually put down Silas early. Because why not? Why not? We can get rid of these guys nice and quick. We're looking good. The wall HP is really nice. This is where Silas can get rid of that like 1 character, you know, that's annoying to deal with. Which is good. Rage might be a bit of an issue at this point, we'll see. But the HP on the wall's looking tasty. Very tasty. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, we'll go with a natural ultimate here. And we'll use the bonus again. With her down. Let's see what happens. Should be able to get rid of these guys quite quickly. That's nice. Give a little bit of rage here. Gonna probably have to go and sell her. Although we might go with a natural one first because having 2 in a row is quite important here, I think. Yeah, we'll try a natural ultimate first. I'll pop this now. Let's see. We're close enough. And we'll use her ultimate and then we'll sell her. Because we need to do 2 ultimates very quickly. I'll put them down here. Hopefully it works, we'll see. Not quite there. But we've got plenty of HP on that wall. Plenty. Just need to start getting rid of some enemies. Hopefully they all target the same groups. You know, Kemet and Artemis all target the same peeps. It's hard to know. I can maybe put down you. Oh, okay. Maybe stops a bit of damage on the wall, I'm not sure. Look, this looks good though. This looks good. This is looking good. It's going to be close. We'll try and do a natural ultimate and then a Cell Laurel ultimate. Can they survive? Can they survive? Or can the WOR survive, should I say? We want to put Laurel down first. Oh no. We'll sell you. We'll sell you. There we go. This should be okay though. Because they're all grouped together now, so the AoE should be really effective. I think we've got it. I think we managed to beat GR1-21. Not bad. Not bad. This is the last one that was holding me up. And Artemis has been the missing link. Well, Venom helps very much too. But, yeah, Artemis has been the missing link here. Okay, we'll sell you. Let's go. Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Bit close, but I think it was the second wave. I normally have the wall solo, and it was looking really nice. GR1-21. The final gear raid completed to 21. Is it going to reward me with some nice gear here? We'll see. We will see. 3 stars. We will see. Not very good. Not very good. Let's look at the damage. It's all Kamet. Let's be honest. It's all Kamet. But he was doing the majority of the damage at this point anyway. I did take off the more damage dealy gear for Artemis. If I had a better set, a secondary set of Soulbound Arcana, we'd probably get maybe another 10 to 15 million without too much of a problem. It was more about the heal reduction that was coming into play, and it was massive. So very, very nice indeed. And we got a little bit of damage out from single target Silas as well. So very nice. I needed that. I needed that. Let's if we click continue. Let me just sell these 2 pieces. If we click continue, you'll see. That is it. It's done. Conqueror 3. What do I get for that? I get actually an ancient, and is this a medal that can be put in my profile? There we go. Medal obtained. So that's what Artemis did for my account at A0. Obviously more of a support character. You're seeing not absolutely nuclear at the top tier levels, but still not too bad. Not too bad. Which one do I replace? Voids? I haven't completed Nightmare Void yet. Looks pretty. That one looks pretty. But yeah, GR1-21 done. And like I say, Artemis is maybe the missing piece for me. A bit of fun video, guys, but also nice on the progression too. But hopefully this has been useful for you in some way. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.